Hi there, it is Binky. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about ColourPop pressed powders. These are eyeshadows, they were just released, and it's kind of interesting because anyone who knows ColourPop knows that they tend to favor the cream formula for their eyeshadows. So this is new for them, and I was a little surprised because there's a lot of companies that sell the regular powdered eyeshadow, so it's quite the venture for them, and I was curious to see how they would perform in comparison to other companies, especially because they are at a lower price than a lot of other companies. So I ended up buying most of the collection. When I was buying everything, unfortunately there wasn't a button to just buy all, and I missed 3 of them, and I will be putting them above so you'll know which ones that I'm missing. So if you're looking for those, sorry, but I did get the rest of the collection. I'll be swatching these today, and you can see them live, or you can go online and see some photos of them that I put up on my blog. So the first day, they were handing out free holders for every 4 that you bought, and I ended up buying quite a few, so ended up with these. They did sell out very quickly, but they have restocked since. But these are just great. They're really sturdy. Nothing's getting through these bad boys. Really, you could throw this in your purse and you're good to go, which I really appreciate, actually, especially for the price. The shadows are like $5 a piece, and you're getting a free case with it. Now, there's no mirror inside, which I didn't expect because, you know, these are very reasonably priced, but it's still a really nice, well-constructed shadow holder, and you could pop these items out. I usually use a key or a pen, make your own palette, and you're good to go. It's great for weekend travel, if you're spending the night somewhere, whatever. It's really just easy to use and really sturdy. Nothing getting through it, I'm telling you. So I really like these. What's interesting is a lot of these are neutrals. So if you're looking for a wild palette, these colors probably aren't for you. There are, looking at these, about 8 colors that tend to be more bright. But the majority of these shadows are neutrals. So if you already have a lot of neutrals, you know, this may not be the palette for you, but you may want to try something new. But there are only really 8 bright shadows. A couple blues, some purples, burgundies, things like that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to swatch these, the colors that I have, see how they perform, and get back with my final comments. actually like these. I felt for the most part these swatched really well. There were a few that were patchy or didn't go on quite as well with coverage. So the formula was a little bit iffy, which you saw in the video. I marked the ones that were the problem children. But for the most part, I felt that these were really solid shadows with very little fallout. So I think they're really reasonably priced. Like I said, there's a couple that you're going to have to work a little bit more for to get the desired effect. I have been wearing them. Now, I always wear a primer because I'm an oily skin girl, so I always wear a primer. So with the primer, so far they've worn quite well at the times that I've worn them. And I haven't had any problems, too many problems with fading or anything like that. So the quality is definitely there. The one thing I will say is that if you already have a bunch of neutral palettes or colors, you don't necessarily have to go out and get this collection because honestly, the majority of these are neutral with a few pops of color. It's a little bit disappointing. I can see why ColourPop went that way because it's a little bit safer, but with the name ColourPop, you expect maybe just a little bit more color. And I've noticed lately they've been heading more towards the neutrals with eyeshadows and pinks and reds more for lip colors, but I'm sure they have something under their sleeve coming up, but I wish they'd be a little bit safe with some of the colors. But that being said, I still think it's a really solid set. So if you don't have a lot of neutrals and you're looking for reasonably priced neutrals, these are for you. If you already have a lot of neutrals, you don't necessarily need these. Though I will say my favorites of the collection were the metallics. I really love metallics myself. I think these go on really well, but for me, I actually tend to use my fingers because I think it goes on a little bit better. You'll get more color coverage, I felt, with these if you use the tip of your finger and put them on the lid. I really love the blues, but unfortunately they didn't perform as well as I would have liked on the swatch test. But that being said, I haven't worn them on my eye yet. But I will be updating my blog to let you know how a lot of these perform as I get into them. I mean, there's about 30 of them, so I'm not going to use them immediately, but I'm definitely working on them. I really do like this collection. I think it's fabulous. I just hope that they bring in a little bit more colors, but I'm sure they're going to wait to see how well these sell and what the buzz is on these. But all in all, I think it's a great buy. I'm happy with it. You can never have enough makeup. Actually, you can, especially in New York City apartments, but I make do. So that's my review for today. Until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.